Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane, and I will be showcasing my original belt setup. This belt is 4 years old. I purchased it in 2020. It's from a company called ATS Tactical. They are based out of Kentucky and founded by a former 5th Group guy in Army Special Forces. Their stuff is dated in design. It kind of reminds me of LBT, LBX stuff. However, if you are on a budget, I cannot stress this enough, this company is knocking it out of the park. Their stuff is super high quality. Everything's made 100% in the US, and you really can't go wrong with anything you buy from them. So, even though it might not be the most high-speed thing out there on the market, again, if you are on a budget, these guys knock it out of the park. So it's a two-piece system, this belt. The outer belt is their war belt, which is basically a padded sleeve, which I'm going to go into in a second here. And the inner belt is a Cobra Riggers belt. Now, the outer belt is going to run you about $50 to $55. The inner belt is going to run you about $70. So right there, you have a complete belt system for $120. I don't care who you are, for a quality belt, you are not finding a $120 belt on the market. Nowadays, you're going to get lucky if you find something sub $200. So the GBRS belt is $300. The Ferro Concepts belt that I have on the channel is $220. You cannot go wrong with this if you're on a budget. I can't stress that enough, and I know I'm repeating myself here, but don't go buy junk from Amazon. Spend $120 and buy something like this. The outer belt on the inside is a padded sleeve. On the outside, you have 3 rows of MOLLE. You can attach anything you want to this belt, and it runs from one end clear to the other. So you have plenty of space. As you can see, I've taken advantage of all of it on this belt. You have multiple hookup points here for suspenders. I don't run suspenders, but you have that option. And then the inner belt is a Cobra Riggers, like I said. You have your Cobra buckle, your Velcro adjustment, and then a hookup for load bearing on the other side. Bottom of your belt is open faced, besides the stitching in the middle and on the outer ends that's capturing it. Now, I'm assuming when they designed this, they kept holster installation in mind, but it also makes it nice to where you can access your inner belt at any time. You can install it very easily with this. Now, the lining on the outer belt is hook. So keep that in mind when you go to buy an inner belt, that the inside of the inner belt needs to have loop. I learned the hard way because I didn't know really anything about this stuff at the time. And this doesn't have anything on the inside of it. So I had to buy loop from OP Tactical. You can buy that from wherever, by the way. You don't have to buy that from them. And I adhered that to the inside of the belt. And now I have no problems. But please do not make the same mistake that I did when I was first getting into this stuff. Just buy an inner belt that's lined with loop to begin with. Save yourself the trouble. Now, as far as the accessories on the belt goes, on the very most outer part here, closest to myself, I have a boo-boo kit pouch from Blue Force Gear. This is a versatile pouch. You can put anything you want in here. Right now, I have a first aid kit from Adventure Medical Kits. You can find these at Dick's, Bass Pro, Public Lands. And the nice thing about these is when you're looking for one, if you flip it over, it'll tell you everything that's in this. Moving down, I have a Safariland 6390 RDS. This, not to be mistaken with the 6354 DO. Those go hand in hand with each other, and they are, bar none, the best duty-rated holsters on the market. Until somebody else comes out with something that's going to change my mind, I will say this for the foreseeable future. These are bomb-proof. Yes, they may be bulky, but you cannot go wrong with these. You have an ALS retention system in here. You've also got a hood for your red dot. A lot of people remove this. It's as simple as pulling it off the holster. And that is attached to a Safariland mid-ride UBL. On the outside of the UBL, I have the QLS system, which is a fork that attaches to the holster. If I can get it off here. There we go. So you have a fork that attaches to the holster itself. On the UBL, you have the female end, which acts as a hub for any holster that you have that has this. All you have to do is buy the fork, you attach it to the holster, the fork drops into this female end. It is a great system. It's tried and tested. I've had this for many years, and it's done me very well. I also have a Safariland leg strap. I love these leg straps because it keeps the holster captured to your body instead of flopping around while you're running. Moving further down, I have the Spirit Systems Just a Pouch, which hit the market about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, if I remember correctly. You can do anything with this pouch. It can be a GP pouch, it can be a magazine pouch. You can hold anything you want in this. You have a huge pocket in the front. Behind it, you have a smaller sleeve that runs towards the back of the pouch. And then behind that, you also have another sleeve that's lined with loop. So in this, I have a single rifle insert from Spirit Systems and a single pistol insert from Spirit Systems. Moving further down, I have a Coyote Tactical Solutions Stomp V2 IFAK. There's a sleeve that holds the insert. You remove this buckle, grab this handle if you're in an awkward position, and it is a tear-off pouch. So as you can see here, loop, hook, that's how it works. Really simple. You have 2 elastic retaining bands that is going to hold a tourniquet for you. And then on the inside of the pouch, when you buy this pouch, it basically just comes with these fields, these laser cut fields here, and they also include shock cord. So you build this out to however you want, which is nice. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, oh, this is going to suck. But after I figured out how it worked, I got it all together, got it the exact way I wanted it to be. And that's, to me, the coolest part about this pouch. I don't have to worry about opening up the pouch and all my content spilling out like a yard sale. Everything is captured in place. Going further down, I have the magnet from HSGI. The entire dump pouch is perforated, and you can fit a lot of stuff in here, as you can see. It's a little wide for my liking. I would prefer for it to be a little more narrow and longer, but it's been a great dump pouch for me. It does close at the top, so you don't have to worry about your stuff flopping all over the place and falling back out of the pouch while you're running. And then it does close up very nicely, which is another big thing with dump pouches for me, is how it does. I then have an X2R Taco from High Speed Gear. These are great. You can put AR-10 mags, 5.56 mags, AK mags. I can put my phone in here. I can put a trauma bandage in here. This magazine pouch will fit anything. I then have a triple pistol taco pouch from HSGI. Again, these will hold flashlights, multi-tools, any type of pistol mag you want. And I know that I've said the word anything a lot in this video, but that's because usually whenever I'm building out a belt, a plate carrier, whatever it may be, my pouches I try to keep them as versatile as possible, so I can use them for just about anything. Again, you can use this boo-boo kit pouch for anything. You can use this just a pouch for anything. You can use this magnet pouch for anything, I guess, the dump pouch, excuse me. You can use these magazine pouches for anything. But at the end of the day, I say this in a lot of my videos, it's all about what works best for you. So pretend all this stuff isn't here. You have the belt itself. You build this out however you want. You are the creator of the system. So however it works for you, that's what you go with. That's what you stick with. I'm just the messenger. I'm just showing you what I like. So that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Keep in mind, the belt itself is $120. So that's great. That's cheap. That's good for anybody on a budget again. So check out ATS Tactical. Check out Tactical Riflemen. Until next time, take care.